Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. It should be a highly compelling matchup here tonight. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt believes he has definite advantages when it comes to the grappling, and there's no questioning his ground game. He'll pull guard, whatever it takes.
You know what I love about him is that for as good as he is in the Jiu-Jitsu, he's more Jacare than Andre Galvao. Because Andre Galvao was a tremendous grappler, but it never translated. Jacare was able to get enough striking to make him more dangerous. That's this guy. This guy can strike just enough to make you take notice, and then he takes you down. But once you're down, you're in trouble. He's a tremendous fighter, tremendous grappler, but fighter just enough to make you have to respect that standard. And still in terms of the training, focused on the jiu-jitsu maintenance, right? Obviously the striking improvements have been prioritized, but maintaining the high-level jiu-jitsu that got him to the big show. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Khamzat Chimaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Royce Gracie.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, well, he has officially taken the sport by storm. The bona fide welterweight contender, Khamzat Chimaev, undefeated, and appears to be on a trajectory to future championship greatness. How will he approach this stylistic challenge here tonight? A lot of people feel like he'll take the fight to the canvas, but as you know, he's got a lot of confidence in his hands. We'll see if he can find the power stroke early in this round. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Chimaev's in half guard. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Knee on belly. Postures up, knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is going to get stopped.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Gracie. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Gracie's in half guard. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
Let's go.
Gracie ground and pound from half guard.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Gracie. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
Let's go. We got to scramble here.
Gracie's right back to the full mount here.
Gotta be on the side. Get to him.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Khamzat Chimaev. 15 seconds to go. Gracie's back in full mount. Chimaev's now dealing with a cheek cut. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Nice jab. Straight right, he misses. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your striking, I don't understand why he is not trying to change his level, get to the hips, and get takedowns.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in.
Gracie's got his head looking for a guillotine choke.
Yep, that guillotine's deep.
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side mount. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Stop weighing those elbows.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, strong reversal on the ground here. Good, solid strike on the ground. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Gracie ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count.
Massive shot from the top.
Gracie's got the full mount. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Gracie's back in half guard. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's going Kimura now.
Oh, that Kimura looks tight.
He's got the Kimura locked in now, but he's got to be patient. He's got to step over the head with the knee and then lift.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this.
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in.
That Kimura looks tight. He's got to attack the wrist here, John. Make short movements up to separate the arm from the body if he wants to get a finish.
Oh, he slipped the arm out. What an escape.
He slipped his arm out, and now he lives to fight another day.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Gracie's right back to the full mount. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
All right, buddy, take a seat. That was awesome. Everything you're doing is great. You really found your rhythm and your distance there. I want you to do more of the same. His hands are getting low, so let's look for...
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful kick lands.
Khamzat Chimaev gets hit by that leg kick.
Great timing on that double leg.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. In the half guard.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Chimaev. Close guard. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Get them out here.
Gracie's in half guard. All right, close guard now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here.
Gracie's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. He might get a finish here. I know you've got a huge approval. Oh, he got out!
There it is. Great job recognizing that the triangle is more dangerous than the armbar. Now, he's mounted, but he's not stuck in a very deep submission.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Back mount now. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Gracie. Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Gracie's has got full mount now.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but setting up for another submission now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cup.
Big ground and pound. He's got to be careful here.
I need you to move, scramble.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
There it is. Now he's running out.
Oh, man, beautiful job to target that already compromised spot. It's getting worse by the minute. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
I want to see those heavy shots put on.
Gracie's back in half guard.
Great defense by this fighter.
Hold them out. Get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
20 seconds to go.
Look to get your
Do some work,
guard back
guys.
now.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Chimaev's in half guard now. Might be a submission attempt here,
You
Chimaev.
cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, take a seat, breathe. Muito bom, ok? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ok, olha, o próximo round
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, defense into offense there as he blocks the strike and counters with a perfect jab. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But there's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be fair. He's going guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he's out. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Gracie. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Chimaev's back in full mount. Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Gracie's in half guard. Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Gracie's back in full guard. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. Chimaev's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Look for the pass now. I want you inside control.
Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
That was a slick transition.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. All right, feet on the hips here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Through your transition, come on, create that space. You gotta get out of there.
And there you go, again, half guard.
And now he's got the back.
Oh, right into mount. This is where he wants to be.
Don't stay flat on your back. Get on your hips. Let's go.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Nicely done.
Scramble, scramble, scramble.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
30 seconds left.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there, and not going to help the swelling upstairs.
I love this accuracy, this ability to get his shots to the target right away. And you see it in the swelling that is forming on his opponent's face.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, listen, man. We are down in this fight. You have to dig. It's gut check time. We've got to get out there and outwork this guy. I need everything calm.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready. Go.
5th and final round. All right, so here we go as the next round gets underway.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Hands off your neck. Come on.
There's the tap. As many stop points as you could produce. Whoa! Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 14 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by tap out, Royce Gracie.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he can get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.